please.
No, I'm not leaving. I have just been kicked out of Wealden District Council public meeting for saying something about Crowborough, and I'm currently being filmed. This lady keeps trying to put her hands on me. I get in the police or whatever? Yeah. Where's Rachel Millwood, by the way?
That's
James Partridge. Oh, I don't really care what's my business. I tell you what is my business. My child being safe on the street. Do you live in Crowborough? Do you live in Uckfield? Do you live anywhere around here?
I do, yes.
Do you not care?
Of course I care.
So why don't you have an opinion? Why are you not allowed one? Because the government say so. How is that right? I'm not trying to attack you. I'm trying to get you to be a human about things. You're a woman.
Yes, I understand.
You're probably a mother.
I am.
So why is this like this? Why can't the public just turn up and have their say?
Because there is a procedure.
But I followed that procedure, and I was told, because I specifically didn't say I wanted to ask a question, I said I was attending that meeting before the deadline. Is that not good enough? No, of course it isn't. Because you lot purposely didn't publish Crowborough on the agenda, and you lot purposely hid the deadline date. You were really sneaky about it. You all were. You can't deny it either. Oh, here we go, look. I'm leaving, don't worry. After I've had my say, because I will have my say, I won't be silenced by people like you in nice suits and things like that. It really doesn't intimidate me. You might think you're better than people like us, but you're not, right? You were supposed to speak for the public, and you're not. You are silencing people. I'm just me. It's just me in there. I haven't gone in there with loads of flags, shouting and screaming. I've gone in there to ask something, and I was shut down straight away because you lot don't want to hear it. You are trying to silence us.
You are not actually giving anyone the chance to answer because you are...
Because you tried to remove me. You tried to remove me. You physically tried to remove me.
You didn't follow
I did. You were just really funny about it, purposely, and you were very sneaky about it. You know you was. Shame on you all. You're all disgusting, a lot of you. And you as well. If you think you're going to remove me, you want to get a better job, mate. You know?
He's here to ensure the protection of the people. We know you're not harming.
I'm not. I'm really. I'm not.
This is a meeting that is held in public. It is not a public meeting. That's the difference.
It is a public meeting.
No, it's a meeting held in public.
But the public can attend.
You can attend.
Who do you all think you are? Who are you anyway? Sorry.
I'm the Director of Governance and Corporate Services
Right.
at the Council.
My name's Chloe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chloe.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you. I'm just here to explain. This is council meetings, meetings that are not public meetings. They're meetings held in public, which means the public is very welcome to come and attend.
Just not allowed to say anything.
But you're not allowed to speak or disrupt. That's the only reason this lady has asked you to speak. There are other means and ways for you to express your dissatisfaction.
That just gets ignored.
And we can completely understand that. But your anger is with the politicians.
And Wealden.
Well,
oh,
and
yes, Wealden. Rachel Millwood especially. Oh, and
Yes.
Alan Partridge. He's just a plonker, to be honest with you. Needs to give up the job. Getting a bit old.
But that's fine, and that's what elections
It's
are
the
like.
truth.
We are just officers here working. I've asked this gentleman to come along to just ensure the protection of Angela, and that.
That's fine, I understand that. I'm not going to do
I'm saying
anything.
that you're here to cause.
No.
You're not. You know,
No.
if you wanted to cause. But I was just trying to come here to explain. I completely
Just,
understand your
angry.
anger. I understand your. We completely understand that. That's not. the
Last
sort of
week, we were here protesting. The Pink Ladies were protesting, and this side of the building at the top, there were your office staff recording, pointing, and laughing. You're supposed to be impartial. That's not impartial. And
okay, well, I wasn't aware of
it's
that.
not
and I
on, is
apologise
it?
If that was the case.
The police were notified about it actually as well. So
well, again,
yeah.
I've not been notified of it, so I'm not aware of that.
Shame
and
on Wealden.
Well, and I would apologise for staff that's not appropriate, because we were aware that protest and you're entitled to protest. You're not entitled to protest in that room.
I wasn't protesting. I was asking a question.
Yeah,
there is a
again,
difference, and I was silenced. And people are going to be made aware that Wealden District Council are trying to silence people and put up smoke screens. What are you actually doing to help the case? What are you actually doing? Nothing. Because you can't, can you?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So where does it come to a point where you put your job title aside and your salary, yeah, because that's what it's all about, and we all know it, yeah, it is. Why don't you just put that aside and think, hang on a minute, most of the country are telling us we don't want this. How many more children or women need to be raped or murdered or attacked, men even? What about that man that was walking his dog in his 40s who was stabbed by an illegal migrant, not a refugee, because they're not refugees. If they were refugees, they'd stay in France, because that is the safety. That is the first country of safety. Or Italy, wherever they're coming from. Do you not think that? Is that not the case?
Yeah. Now, Chloe,
Well then, why are we still doing this?
I've got to state, this is an argument that has to be had with the government.
You work for the government.
I work.
You're a governing body.
I work for Wealden District Council. I don't work for central government that write the policies and mandate this. We just happen to have a piece of Crown land in the district where they've done this. Now, we are doing things in the court. We know Cobra Shield is working there, and we are supporting their case through the provision of all the documents they needed that we've had. They're going to be in court next week. It's not my place to talk about that, and we'll leave the courts to discuss that case. But at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your anger, and I appreciate your frustration.
I'm literally just one person, and we will continue.
One person that represents a very valid sort of voice, but as I tried to explain, that's a meeting that's held in public. It's not a public meeting.
Well, that's what you all say. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care what the law says. The government have broken their own laws by letting all of these illegals in and housing them. That's breaking the law. They break their own laws every day. Let's face it.
Be tested in the courts next week when, you know, Cobra Shield are there seeking permission for judicial review, which means to challenge the government's decision and whether the government's decision was lawful or not. It is not for us to take a view on that.
But you're just going to continue to work for a corrupt government. Do you support what they do?
Chloe, that's not a conversation.
No, of course not. Okay, no.
I'm an official that's designed to stay politically neutral, so I am not going to have this conversation.
We live in a world. We live in a world where people don't have freedom of speech, don't have a right to say what they feel, and people like that work for a governing body like you, you're being used, and one day you're going to be at the bottom of the pile too.
Okay, well,
thank you.
Chloe, thank you for
Lovely
your
to
time.
meet you.